Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. This is Aisha, your guest Tuesday vlogger. How is everybody? It is December 31st, 2013, and I'm thrilled to be here today. You know, January 1st, 2013 was a Tuesday as well. And if you remember, that was my day, and I opened up 2013, so I'm excited to close 2013 today. Just as a guest, it's been 6 months since I appeared here on the channel, and lots changed in my world since then, but I love being able to stop in today and say hello to everybody and answer this week's question. So it has a couple layers to it. The topic is taking care of yourself. As a bariatric patient, what should that look like? Give some examples of what it looks like in your life or ways you take care of yourself. Oh dear. Well, one of the ways I take care of myself, just as a side note, so that you'll have an idea of where I'm filming, I'm sitting in front of the Atlantic Ocean. And it's one of my favorite little spots where I get a little me time and get time to reflect. So last time I was with you, I was sitting in sunny Southern California. And like I said, a lot has changed in my world since then. So let me get started with answering this week's question. So for a bariatric patient, what should it look like when you say you're taking care of yourself? I'm going to hone in on just a few things. I'm going to try and make it quick here. I wrote down a few things. Taking care of yourself as a bariatric patient. Investing in good quality vitamins is certainly a way to take care of yourself as a bariatric patient. Also, to plug your surgeon's office phone number into your cell phone. That's major. I have, reached out to my surgeon many times and had to have the number right there in my cell phone. And I think it's a good idea to give the number to someone close in case someone else needed to call on your behalf. Another big thing in taking care of yourself as a bariatric patient, especially early out, is finding a methodology on how to number two. Number two, going to the bathroom for number two, big struggle in the early days for most bariatric people. And we end up scrambling around, what's going to help us. And the surgeon's office usually gives some standard fiber choices or some Colace and things of that nature, and all those things don't usually work, and so we rely on each other, until we find a method that works for us. And so taking care of yourself as a bariatric patient, again, especially early out, is certainly finding a method, a go-to method for number two. And then water intake as a bariatric patient. Taking care of yourself, I think one of the ways is relying more on plain water than sweetener enhanced water. Ultimately, it's just chemical, and flushing fat, especially in the early days, plain water, always best. And I know, in the early days that sipping water, plain water does get tired, but I think a bariatric patient trying to take care of themselves in the long run and in the bigger picture, plain water. And taking care of yourself as a bariatric patient, anybody that is ultimately trying to lose weight and be healthy, have to find some kind of fitness activity that will help their body be strong and lean. Many people lose weight without fitness, but do you get the muscle? Do you get the strength to your body, the heart health, the flushing of toxins through cardio? So, it's a bigger picture than, you can lose weight without fitness. I think it's a good thing for mental health in terms of having that stress relief and certainly making yourself overall strong. So a bariatric patient taking care of themselves certainly has physical fitness in their life. And then the question is, give some examples of what it looks like in your life or ways you take care of yourself. For me, I'll, give a couple things that I thought about specifically for 2013. 2013, I came to the realization that I didn't want to add water sweetener enhancers to my water anymore. I was hooked almost on lemonade mayo. And somewhere mid-year, and it was on Facebook at some point, I gave it up. And I haven't gone back to it. Tempted here and there because plain water can be a little boring. But what I learned, and I think part of me taking care of myself, is to learn myself and what triggers me. And I learned that sweet drink, so that means that sweetened water triggers me to want to snack more. And I had to listen to that inside of me and be cautious and careful. So I have backed completely off of water enhancers, and I tied it to the fact of how it made me feel and the way it triggered me. I think giving up, for me, taking care of myself at this point too, when I left Southern California and moved to South Jersey, I did not bring in Tarani syrup. So for the last 7 weeks, since I've moved to South Jersey, I have no Tarani syrup in my life anymore. And it feels good. I looked at some bottles the other day and I just thought, I don't want that in my life anymore, because at least eliminating that was one more opportunity for me to eliminate artificial sweetener. And I'm a Splenda girl, and I'll use Splenda, but the least I use it, I think the better, because I get a lot of artificial sweetener from sugar-free chocolate. And so I'll, fight my battles. And so those kinds of things is, how I take care of myself. Another way that I take care of myself as a bariatric patient is physical fitness. For me, I am 2 years in maintenance under my goal weight. My body is where it should be, I think. My clothes fit, and those kinds of things. So I'm not going to the gym for any other reason or running for any other reason, but because I like how fitness makes me feel. And so conversation I have to have with myself in the middle of being, personally motivated is I'll say, go take care of yourself. And so that is a big deal in taking care of me, being able to have that self-talk where fitness is just simply about go take care of yourself. I've stood in front of the treadmill stretching and thinking, whew, it's 6 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning, and I need to get through this because I need to get to work and that kind of thing. And conversation is simply, take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Pulling those covers back, all 3 comforters on my bed because it's cold. I'm telling myself, go take care of yourself. And that sentence in and of itself speaks volumes to me because historically I didn't keep up with any kind of fitness. You don't become 355 pounds and have some type of fitness activity in your life. And so I'm not trying to lose weight or anything like that, so the motivation has to come from a different place. Other ways that I take care of myself, remembering that I'm a bariatric patient more times than not. You can't preserve the sexy and simultaneously eat up everything you want to whenever you want to. And I have moved into restaurant heaven or something, and I am learning a balancing act all over again. I'm 3 years post-op, and so eat more, you can eat more, and less afraid of food now because I have learned to take care of myself through methods that I use to maintain my weight. And that's another thing, you know, being in maintenance or headed to maintenance, you have to learn ways to maintain weight. And everybody has different methodologies. I believe in throwing things away. If you've watched any of my videos, you've heard me talk about the throwaway. You know, I know when I need to dial it back or when I need to do a day of liquids to just chill. But I had to learn those things, but that's the way that I take care of myself too. So we're at the 10-minute mark. I'm going to let you guys go, but I hope that you're all thinking about how, you know, 2014, what's going to be different? How am I going to take care of myself differently in 2014 than you did in 2013? Drinking water, taking vitamins, moving your body through fitness, and eating protein first are always the #1 ways in how we can take care of ourselves as post-bariatric people. So anyways, you guys, Happy New Year. Much love to the YouTube family, and see you guys next time. Bye.